Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 40 of my journey through Path of Exile 2's early access. Last time in SSF, I got my Poison Pathfinder leveled up to 80. I got through the Trial of the Sekimas so that I got my 4th Ascendancy, which I believe makes me freeze immune. And the last thing I did last time was gambled for a new quiver, spent all of my gold, and actually managed to hit something there. So the damage is improving. We've already completed a T15 map, so it's capable of farming. The ES is increasing, the invasion is good. So now it's really on to the grind. We'll keep getting a few levels, keep improving the damage, and keep looking for new gear. Definitely could use a bow upgrade, but I need to be in level 77 or higher zones to be able to get that, which I think is T13 maps. Maybe T12, but I have a bunch of those rolled, so we'll get to it. Make sure to hit that like button, and let's jump in. Alright, so here's the quiver that I managed to get. It's got 46% increased damage with bow skills and 30 dex. That was like a 10% damage upgrade for me, even losing the flat fizz that I previously had, which kind of shows me that this build really needs more like actual damage scaling. I've got the fizz from the bow, I've got lots of poison magnitude, but getting the damage with bows really helps. Then getting 30 dex on this really helped as well, and I'd need another 32 dex to get one of these higher tier bows. But I rerouted some of the tree. You've got all of the evasion ES nodes. There's still a bunch of evasion in here, but my evasion is doing pretty well because my chest has 2000 evasion rating on it, which is insane. So I am working towards this damage is extra chaos, which is going to increase the damage even more, and it'll start feeling a lot better to clear maps. I'm still like 5 fire res under capped, though I do have the ruby charm on, like dead on 3k effective HP pool, and it's definitely working. If I take a big hit, such as boss fight I did last time, I'll take a big hit and it'll go into my life pool, but it won't like one-shot me, and then it can all recover, and then I'm able to take another big hit. So that's what I was going for with the life evasion and energy shield hybrid here. So the first thing I want to see here is make sure this Ascendancy I got is actually making me freeze immune. It says on here your speed is unaffected by slows. So we just need to find one of these wraith things. Not seeing it in here. The poison prolif is awesome. Here they are. Okay, I still didn't get frozen. Well, okay, that really sucks. I think that was the big reason to go get that Ascendancy node, so I might spec out of that and get more passive points, honestly. Yeah, the chill does nothing, but you can still be frozen. And the only thing I really wanted was that you cannot be frozen. Alright, so I really don't think this is worth it all. Going to refund out of that Ascendancy. Never mind. I'm going to put another map in and get more gold. I want to see this Ravine map. The 12 with the corruption makes it +1. That's level 77. So a base T13. Oh, so this is like the ultimatum area. Interesting. Ooh. Plague Bearer. A very linear map, it seems. Unaffected by slows. Does not prevent me from the temporal bubble being slowed. What is the point of that Ascendancy node? I'm actually really confused now by that. That's not good. It's only gonna mean like chills aren't gonna slow you, Tim chains won't slow you, but maybe everything else can? That doesn't seem worth. If there was a boss in this map, this is probably where that Chimera shows up. I would have to imagine. Map complete? Yeah, this is one long, narrow path. I like maps like this. These maps are cool. Rather than the giant maze, you can't miss anything on the way through it. Oh, slicing quarterstaff. Level 42 staff. Low tiers on everything, but it hit all the right things, pretty much. I got a GCP that should... No, I was putting it on the radius for despair. Okay, that maxes out the radius for the despair. That'll be nice to have, though. Should I level a monk or anything using a staff? I haven't done any off-class anything yet. Still exploring all the different things here, but I should have enough to refund this now. Yeah, and that gets me either poisonous concoction or 6 passive skill points, which is what I'm going to take. And with 6 passive skill points, grab some dex, and then chaos damage, plus 1 chaos skills. That means the Plague Bearer level just went up. Yes, indeed. Good. Level 18 is my next gym levels. That was at level 78. Well, okay, then. Couple spirits. Get the toxic growth. Divine arrow. Plague Bearer, another level. Wind Dancer, another level. How much int do I have? 141. 139 is the expert feathered tiara, so that's probably going to be the helmet base I'm looking after. Level 15. Oh, here's Ghost Dance. Recover ES on hit equal to 5% of your evasion. So with 18,000 evasion rating, that's 900 ES recovered on hit. That's a Dex Int gym. I think I'd prefer that than the Grim Feast thing. Level 15 gym is too high. Level 14 I could do. That gets me more radius, more curse duration, but big mana cost increase, as well as the Dark Effigy. But I bet leveling the Dark Effigy up gives it more totem life. Let me try like level 12. That's only 12 mana cost increase. Raise it to 12. Do I have an 11? Okay, that's duration. I would need to go to 12 for more radius. So I go to 12 on the Despair. Yeah, now it's 2.1 meter radius. A little bigger. Then level 19 requires 84 and 191 on the dex. Ugh. There's no way I give up Wind Dancer, but while the Withering Presence is good, I do have the totem that is to inflict Wither. If I use the totem more, I get the mana regen from said totem. So grab the Ghost Dance. Replace Withering Presence. Turn it on. That will be very helpful. How many does that stack to? 3? Additional effects from quality... Or what? Does it just not have extra effects from quality? The top ends up to 1163. Pretty nice damage increase. I'm trying to get up into here. I want to see what's in this spot. So let's go for Savannah. Oh, reduced XP gain. Cool. 50% extra rarity though in this map. Part of the corruption things. So this Plague Bear is absolutely gonna rip. Oh wait, I'm up to 5 Ghost Shrouds? Okay, well, that's really cool. I just took 3 hits and didn't lose energy shield. That is really nice, actually. Then if I need Wither for damage, totem goes down, I put down the flower, I put down the curse. It fires more annulment orb. Let me make sure my filter is spec'd where I want it. No, it's not. I want a Zealot Bow. Show up white. While I'm thinking about it, let me check any of the dual string bows that I have. Actually, like none of them are good. And then I'll start adding these to my recycle, as well as the Zealot bows. Emerald, Flask Effect Duration Evasion rating. Haven't fought this boss yet on this build. Curse, and no, and run away. This, and the flower, and the curse, and then I can throw down this, and then pop my thing. Curse. Run. Ooh, I got warped. Totem, curse, flower, run away. Totem, curse, flower. Pods. Takes a lot longer for me currently to build up my Plague Bearer, at least on the single target. It's not too hard to stay at 10 stacks though. I gotta fire 2 of them down, but... Curse, totem, flower. No! Right when I pushed it! That sucks. Throw this down. And these really long attacks just like do not work in like endgame. Ah. And I've got 3 stacks of the boss difficulty. Hit the thing. Totem. I need the flower. Without the flower and the curse down, I struggle to get up to the max wither. And I can pop. Oh, wait. Culling strike! Did I not put Culling strike on that? No, I went with the maim. That's okay. Yes, mana hybrid with int. I can regal that. 68 ES on top. So if it hit flat, this is really good. Only 10 exalts currently, but it hit 112 life. That's not necessarily bad for this build. Bad if it hits life regen, that's really good. Okay. And a 25 lightning res. Exalted orb. If I'm back to getting excited when an exalt drops, that's clearly a sign I need to be like, let's smash some maps today. Another exalt and another exalt. I do got rarity on the build. Level 81. That gets me 11% chaos damage. And a breach. Ramp up. Alright. Then I got a blast. Bring the totem with me about wherever I can. Alright. Get swarmed again. And boom! Yeah. I guess that's how breaches are gonna go. We're gonna build up the Plague Bearer, get swarmed, blast them all. And I'm okay with that. In my hands. Now where?
Toxic rain.
Okay, we're good. Pop. Actually, not too terrible. And I got the Ghost Shrouds for if I'm getting, like, hit a lot real quick. Not the best map for a breach, but I'm happy with it. I really think I might set up, like, a dump and stop doing the identify every map and then just, like, go through more maps more quickly. 'Cause I feel like I'm getting in a cycle where it's like I get back to my hideout and now I have to do stuff with this stuff rather than I go out of the map, dump all my stuff, go next map kind of thing. I think I'm going to give it a shot and see how that goes. I got 3 dump tabs I could use for that. And then maybe as a result of that, I use the reforging bench more on the basis that I'm targeting by just acquiring a larger mass of stuff to go through. I'm going to try and avoid rituals wherever possible so that I have a bunch of those I can target once the next patch comes in. So yeah, here's 2 expert zealot bows. I could get excited right now and be like, oh, I'm going to see if I can craft those. No, I'm not doing it. I'll identify the stuff, and then I dump everything in this tab, and then clean up what's there once all 3 tabs are full. That is something that I do in PoE 1, as you can't use Doriani to just identify all your stuff. You have to use Wisdom Scrolls, so if I just dump everything from my maps, I can use Wisdom Scrolls all at once, and it ends up saving me time. I don't know that this is going to be a time save, because it's extra clicks for item, but at least I can kind of get back in that, okay, now I'm mapping, okay, now I'm trying to sort through my stuff and see if I can get gear upgrades, rather than just being this constant back and forth. Need a tower. What we got? Not really seeing anything. 2 exalts. Level 82. 11% chaos damage. The next one's a big one. I want to try something. Put Scattershot in place of my persistence. Then I fire 3 of these and I'll ramp the poisons faster and it might just be better clear. Oh yeah. So yeah, it just like goes up 3 ticks at once even though I'm doing less damage. Like I was doing fine with the 1 projectile, but this just works a little better, and I still can blow up a room at the push of a button. Oh, and it causes the Plague Bearer to ramp faster because more poisons are stacking, so I can use this on cooldown more. I like that, and then I can drop that to get the damage back that I lost if I can get a dual string bow. Pop an essence here, I throw down my totem, throw down my flower, and boom. That's all you gotta do. As long as the Plague Nova is ramped when you get there. And since my clear is better, like I'm fine just clearing trash by kiting a little bit and letting the poison do its thing. Save the Plague Nova for a situation where I might need it more. But I think here against a boss, it might be a little more rough. But I guess I can just like focus more on the other things and then still use the big one when that opportunity presents itself nicely. Yeah, focus more on making sure the curse stays, the totem stays up, the flower stays down. And bop! Ooh, rock!
Cultivate.
Yeah, I really do like that. I don't think persistence lost me anything. Like, I lost 20% damage in the attack speed by switching to Scattershot. But it's not like I was getting increased damage. I was using persistence to make the clouds last longer so that I could ramp the poisons. But the Scattershot also will do that for me. So, not a bad thing. Persistence might increase the poison duration as well. And wow. That one big poison just wrecks. Ooh, ooh. Oh, get back here. There we go. Anchorite Garb. Red Flare Conduit. Lose all power charges on reaching max power charges. Shocks you when you reach max power charges. Chance to gain power charge on hit. Okay. Another 2 Exalt drop off a rare. Jeweler's Strongbox. Yeah. I should have looked at it and augmented it. I've actually been thinking about adding Strongboxes in once the patch comes in to hunt for these. I really hope that in addition to them spawning faster, they will at least spawn in line of sight of the strongbox. Yeah, enemies spawn all the way around this corner. Sapphire and an emerald ring.
Barely broke a sweat.
Oh, I wasn't watching. I was looking at the loot. Rip me. I feel like that on death effect is very fair. It is very in your face. You should know it's coming before the enemy dies. It's big and bright and red. You should see that one coming. If there's any on death effect that's fair, it's that. Another tower cleared. That really didn't show me much of anything. Emerald. Flask effect duration, projectile damage. Regal attack speed. Proximal tangibility, guys. They have this glow to them that goes away when you get in the range that you can damage them. I'm realizing that now. So you can tell that they're proximal tangibility actually before you're fighting them. Level 83, damage is showing 958. It goes up if I get rid of the Scattershot, but then 11% damage is extra chaos. Has that back up to 1140 with the Scattershot. So big damage increase. Now that I got this level, I think I'm gonna jump into like T15 maps and then move back over to this other citadel that I had, but it also won't. I don't. Oh, I did it. I did the thing. The scroll up escape thing. Okay, cool. But I still can't go over there. Oh, it'll show me these. Like, I can go run those maps. Ah, finally. It's going. Here it is. Okay. Yay, Delirium Precursor Tablet. Only 5 maps, but I love seeing anything that's not just Breach and the normal ones. I feel like they're so rare. I have not gotten a single Expedition tablet, I don't think, in SSF. Whoa! Already ready. Okay. Find the next big pack. Boom. Charge it up again. Uh-oh. Lots of doggos. Oh no, I got stunned out of it, and it's still on cooldown because it gets the use even though it doesn't go off. That sucks. Boom. 4 splinters. Let's go. That's a good one. With only 3 stacks, I feel like that's kind of rare. To get more splinters than the stacks. There is a 3 dragons. This does come with all res. Map completed. About halfway to my level. Don't feel like there's half this map left. Alright, I got the Plague Bearer ramp. Let's go breach. Come on, come on, come on. Boom. There it is. That is super cool. I can't see where I'm going. Pop that. I need the clasped hand. Oh, why don't we just pop that? Flash Catalyst. I like seeing those. And pop this thing. Kill that rare that's following me. Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Pop that. Oh, it pro-lived onto the rare. Another Flash Catalyst. Yes. Ha! Give me these class hands. It's nice doing this when you have resistances and a decent amount of defense. I mean, I guess my other build had decent defense, but just doesn't have the resistances. And like, I had to ramp my damage into a range where it's going to be good enough to actually clear it. First tab is full. Gamble Sprint. These are getting rarity in the coming patch onto them. Steaming Springs with the boss. That's going to be Snake, Kabbalah, or Manasa in in-game. Oh! A white stellar amulet. Ooh, level 84. And hit the next breach. Come on, let them build, let them build, let them build. Whoa, that might have been a little too central. I wanted them to pro-lift that. Okay, there's a rare. Pop it. I think there's multiple. I have T15. Ashes Catalyst. I need that. Boom. Oh, I missed the class chant. Alright, that one didn't go as well. Because I was fighting rares probably, but that also has its perks. The level, I think I start throwing it into dex attack speed. Because I'm going to need the dex for eventually getting this bow. This is my 5th chance orb. Stellar amulet. Gone. Alright, let's do this. Throw down the poisons. Hit the curse. Please curse. 70. Pop that. I need another flower. I need another totem. Need another curse. Only halfway there. Another totem. Curse. Boom. Ah, the totem keeps dying on me. Curse. But I can't see the curse. Ooh. Okay, that doesn't hurt that bad. Sure. Yeah, the curse happening underneath my damage. It's like, I have 0 visual that went on the ground. None. Well, this will be T15 map boss. That's pretty nice. And the only wither I get now is from the totems, so... Yikes. Use all the things, though. She keeps killing the totem. Almost there. Got the curse. Need a totem. How do I fix that? Ow, that one hurt a little more. Can't get you cursed with vulnerability. Ah, bop. There we go. Another seepage with the big explodey guys. GZP. No. Died in the last rare. Fire damage. That sucks. Like, it is the last thing in the map, and now I have to do this entire giant map again. I'm taking a break. I ended up taking almost a 4-hour nap, but try and get some kind of decent conclusion to this episode. Just one little bit of slip in focus and just like boom, dead. It's absolutely rough. Maybe I don't have to go back into that map. That's twice I've died in a seepage map, and died in a seepage map. That map is enormous, but there's a way for me to go through here and clean the rest of this up. Try and get as much loot as I can to throw in the dump and do one of those big unboxings of stuff. I would like to at least get level 86 if possible as well, but I am now definitely late on the flow of things. Going to make for a shorter episode, but I'll absolutely go harder tomorrow because things are going pretty well. Honestly, like T15 map +1 with no life mods or anything, but like the damage is good. Here's a rare, pop it with that. He has life regen. Ooh. The ghost dance is really, really nice. That's been very helpful for me. So I need to like stack up the stuff here for this guy. Totem just dies. Oh, these are two different rares. Whoa. Pop them. Curse. Flower. Totem. Okay. Alright, there they went. Once the stuff started getting juiced on them, that was okay. Okay, but for non-crazy enemies, just throw down some poisons and they're all gonna die. And there could definitely be way more damage pending a bow. That is gonna be the big focus as far as the grind continuing here for this build. And pop. Emerald. Okay, it did get them. The prolif. Chance to poison, damage against rare uniques with hits. Damage with hits. Boom. It's very, very fun. I can just do it again. Like, it builds up so quickly now that I'm getting the poisons out faster with the LMP. Very good. Uh-oh. Surrounded. Pop it. There's level 85. Cold crit resistant. Give him a curse. Need another totem. Put down a flower. Okay. Pop. You're dead. It might be more efficient to get the dex from these nodes here. I've been thinking that I want to go through this faster start of ES recharge into the movement speed mana regen into more evasion ES. That's where I feel like I probably should be trying to go in with the last passives here, but I need to get to 212. For now, I'll just put it in attack speed dex. I wish I could tell, like, which enemy is the rare. Like, I clear through the whole pack, and I know there's a rare because these chaos balls are launching at me. You cannot tell what it is. Exalted Orb. Level 19 skill gem. Nice. I'm back in the realm where that's a possibility. I still have never dropped a level 20. I don't know what I need to do to make that happen. I guess maybe T16 corrupted maps could help there. Last rares and essence. Pop. Still, that works. Even in the level 80 map. There should be a nice breach too in this zone. Start throwing the poisons down. And pop. Build it back up. Oh, what do you mean not ready? That was so long off the cooldown. Pop. Oof. And pop. Give me this. And pop. Got all these walls here. Let me through. Pop. Ah. It's hard to tell sometimes if I actually get hit with that ghost dance on. Pop. Nice. Again. There's the music where it should be ending soon. Oh god. Pop. Oh. It's doing alright. If I get a better bow, I'm just crushing. There's a lot of purple dots on my mini-map. That's good. Crimson Shore next. No breach in that one. Well, this one's 81. And we got corruption in here too. And boom. Still green, white, clear. Essence of enhancement. Pop. Because of the delay on the curse, it is so hard to like make good use of that curse against anything that's not like a big rare or a boss. Because if I want to curse these enemies, they're halfway dead before the curse goes off. I definitely want to get the damage out and ramping before I put the curse down, without a doubt. Ooh, burning ground enemies. Blow them up with that. The end of this Crimson Shore map seems to always have a rare out here on this bridge at the end. It's kind of rough. Totem just dies. I don't know what I can do about that, really. Skill gem, level 19. I could drop a font on it to give it Ironwood, to give it 40 Elures. But I don't think it's Elures that's the main source of it dying. So with this tower, it'll try and put things down here. I'd like to raise the level on these if possible. 8 maps are irradiated. That should get them, I think. Yay, more magic monsters. Go. It only got 2 of them. The rest of it went down here. Rust Bowl with Timp Chains should be just fine. The thing I'm really wanting the most is sockets on my gems, so I can just make this better. Well, those have to drop. And boom. Drop a flower, pop it open, blast, poisons, dead. Map complete already? What? Okay, sure. I guess that lets me know there's no more rares, so there's still some plague bringers around though that can explode corpses. And boom! The plague bear makes this build just so much extra fun to map with that I was just not expecting at all. Like, clearing with the gas arrows is cool and all, but like, oh, I want to herd up a bunch of enemies right here and just blow them all up is mwah. Level 86. Another attack speed dex. It's got me up to 202. And then another breach. Pop. Precursor tablet. Recharge it up. Cooldown's off. Go. Go for the hands. Keep throwing them down. Cooldown's off. Pop. Hands. Uh-oh. Push it. Push it. Ah! Pull down. Keep throwing stuff down. Okay, again. Blast. I don't think that the radial thing is quite accurate on that cooldown. Because that's what I'm watching down here to see when I can use that again. And it feels later than when it's what it's showing me. Blast. Beyond in here too, 15% of the way to the next level. That'd be pretty painful without the plague burst. I think I'll stop there with it, and let's clean up the 2 tabs that I've got. So first thing I gotta do is pull out waystones. Need tablets. The word tab, highlighting these runes. I don't see tab anywhere in this description. That's fine though. It'll allow me to grab these. Maybe it doesn't grab all of them. Search for a rune. No, it did get all of them that I had. Okay, tablets go in here. And then everything else can just dump into this. The map tab will be very helpful for this strat, not having to move them multiple times. Let's search stack. So anything that has a stack size will be highlighted here, as well as stacked sabotons. That gets me the currency from Expedition, as well as the catalysts, breach splinters. These also go in here. Ash catalysts I'm using on this. 2 more. Got me an all res and a lightning, so 71 on the fire now. The next, search for quality and take all of the bases I pulled out that can get me armor scraps and such. Just a few. Salvage all of this. 17 armor scraps. Very helpful. Let's see if there's any un-ID'd things. There's a few. This was a T4 Warden Bow. Fire and Lightning. So go Zealot. Yeah, there's a few Zealot bows in here. I got 23 Alks. It's got Fizz, Accuracy, Low Fizz, LE damage, Flat Accuracy, and then Fire. +1 Prodigy skills with a low percent. Okay, all those are bad. So Reforge, 2 of them. Oh, well, Advanced Zealot Bow. I need to keep an eye on that. Ooh, T7 Hybrid. Big potential on that. Augment. Gives it crit chance. Then it gets a Regal. It got some Flat Fizz. Not great. Next Exalt will only add prefix mods. Yeah, I want to know. Can we hit that Fizz? Accuracy. Accuracy. I can try and chaos off the accuracy. Got rid of the crit chance. Come on. I did that, actually. Okay. Exalt it. Got crit chance back. And 2 to 4 fire damage. Man. Alright, got 3 rare ones that can go in. 3 magics. 8 to 14 fizz. That sucks. Nope, not that one either. Okay. Dual string. What do I got? 2 to 5. Advanced. And this one's expert. We got a rare and a magic here. Check this one. T3 hybrid. Yeah, I'll reroll that. And we get 27 to 37 fire damage. Okay, no bow from this. Jewels and charms. You gotta search jewels and charms, or else you'll get jeweled gloves and you'll get belts showing up with their charm slots. Ultimatum and Barrias. Need to pull those out. There weren't too many of those. Still got these kind of sorted by their level. I don't know that it really matters. I got so many of them. It's a big time sink to go run those. What next? Normal items that are white. Expert bombered crossbows. ES bases. Couple rings. I think a sapphire ring. There's a dream fragments. Let me verify that. Dream fragments. Unique sapphire ring. Cannot be chilled or frozen. Tons of mana regen. Be awesome for a mana sacker, and I'm getting chance orbs faster than I'm getting stellar amulets, so we'll try that. And it is gone. Bombered crossbows. I'll just transmute. Nope. I'm churning up some of these bombered crossbows. Amethyst ring. Alk that. Lightning res, chaos res, mana regen. Not super helpful. This ring that I have is not great, but it does have int, and that is important on it currently. A bloodstone amulet. Yeah, just alk it. All attributes, strength, evasion, and suffix rarity. Just store that. Then essences of enhancement on the tiaras. Hybrid T3, T1 flat, hybrid T2, and then speed on the boots, 10%. Okay, well, I do have 3 of these, so I get an extra. Reduced attribute requirements, 22 is a T2 flat. Nope, those are done. Jewelry does not target things. I want rings, amulets, and belts. Now, there's some bases that I'm keeping, or potential reforges, because jewelry is just rarer, or it will have need to roll really well. 202 evasion's pretty decent. Lightning res there. Got 30 something regals. We'll hit that. 24 to 34 fire to attacks. That is a pretty high tier mod, but I don't want to invest exalts into that, so that's what a dump is for. Keep the breach ring for sure. Regal it. Big mana regen with rarity and evasion. Gold amulet. Big dex there. 173 life on a belt, but suffixes are all trash. 108 life, I think, might be the top tier on a ring, but low cold and lightning to attacks. Usable at level 35. T11 mana with a little bit of dex. Maybe worth a regal. 20 to 37 cold to attacks? Dump it in there. Sure, whatever. The rest of these can go. So no more normal items. Do magic items. There's a bunch. Oh, I guess I should have kept the augments, shouldn't I? 124 T5%. Expert slicing staff, maybe. Stun duration. Hold on to it. And just start vendoring this stuff. Rack up the gold so I can go spend that at the gamble. Fizz +4 melee skills. Causes enemies to explode on crit. So this would want crit chance on it. There's some flat fire. +4 melee skills, though. Dyad crossbow with a T5. Dex and 7 to 10. But that's the thing. You don't just have as many exalts as you want. Just throw at these and see if they're going to be any good in SSF. But it is also proof that I am looking for weapons for other classes too. They're not just looking for bows, because if something hits really, really big, it could be like, okay, let's roll that. Suffix rarity, low life, big mana on a helmet with fire res and accuracy. +1 minion skills, T4 with a little bit of flat. Okay. Seeing Dex rolled on something, like that's always, well, maybe. Rarity is also always interesting. Evasion ES. I think going for the pure energy shield base is just better for this build. It can maybe have a spot in here, and the rest of these go away. That's all the magic items. Everything else in here is rare. So look for a weapon that magically rolled big, which is very unlikely, as I've noticed. But this will get me bigger chunks of gold for the items. 27 to 56. Suffixes are all bad. I'll throw an exalt at that. What we got? 20 accuracy. Bye-bye. Advanced cultist bow. This is a strange sight. I still don't think there's anything those bows are actually going to be good at doing. Fizz and hybrid fizz. That's a lot of flat damage, it looks like. Exalt this. 20 to 30 cold. Hold on to it. T6 flat. Oh, this right here is showing you that like the big percent's really what you need. It's a pretty big lightning hit. Yeah, I don't know about that one either. It can go expert short bow. That has a lower percent fizz than mine, and mine also has a little bit of fizz accuracy, though I don't think that can hit better. This wand looks like something you'd maybe Chaos Orb to try and hit lightning on the suffixes that are all bad. How many Chaos Orbs do I have? 4. Int. They removed one of them. I'll just save it. There's a lot of shields I've seen and be like, ooh, that's kind of interesting. A lot of life on this. The block is low. It's got some armor ES. We don't have any Templar classes though, so building around armor ES seems kind of weird, but if you did so, you'd want to build around block. Armor ES with a lot of life. That looks really nice, despite the thorns. Hit spirit. Armor ES, T5? Huh. Dex fire cold res with a prefix hybrid ES life. There's no way I can give up a snake bite on this build. It is accounting for 20% of my total damage. I just gotta keep them. This has to be exalted though. That was a low flat life. T2 and T4 flat. A nice pair of gloves. To resist 15% movement speed. I shouldn't exalt this, but I'm doing it. Armor ES stun threshold. I saw the big mana. It's like, well, maybe. 170 ES expert antler focus. With some crit to spells, reduced attribute requirements. Let's see. ES mana hybrid. And crit damage for spells. Interesting. +1 prod skills with damage to bows and flat fizz. It would need dex on it. Dex is just a requirement. If you want a top tier bow, you have to have so much dex. It's kind of insane. 73 flat ES. With int, tiny fire res, prefix rarity. Not this. Suffix rarity. And just hit mana. If that would have hit percent ES though, this would be insane to have in SSF. Dang. Remove that mana. Oh my god. Hi. Okay. Chances of it hitting again is 1 in 6. Remove that accuracy. You got rid of the int. Okay, it's going away. This quiver really is not that great. I'm gonna let that one go. Fire lightning res, big prefix rarity, armor helm. See what we got here. 1.9 life regen and hybrid armor life. Seems like a lot of armor for a helmet. Big int, fire lightning res. This could hit. What we got here? Mana, accuracy. Hold it. Get out of here with that garbage. All right, got all this cleaned up. A couple more things to store in here. I'm gonna have to clean out the gear dumps at some point, as well as this mess that I made before I had builds that could sustain in T15s. Then, what am I looking for here? Could be a belt. Chest is way out there. Boots are pretty solid. I mean, I might just do bow. It can hit a zealot bow. I don't think it can hit higher than item level 77. So I don't think it can hit the dual string. Well, this is an advanced zealot bow as well. Advanced dual string. And it can give me item level 76. Maybe gamble for belts or rings. Gonna be hard to replace this amulet for sure, as well as the helmet, because it has to have the int on it, and it comes with a bit of life rarity and a resist. Try for belts. Fill up the whole inventory and see. For life, big fire res, but it's low life. Okay, another big life, fire res. 27 life regen. Gotta be on the lookout for that as well. And there's no life on this. I need life regen with resistances on it. 2 resists, life, flask, life recovery rate, and life recovery from flasks. That's kind of cool. I don't have my augments on me. Mana with another big life regen. Armor. I got armor life regen, mana life regen, and weird BS life regen. So I got 29 regals. I can check these out. Fire cold res, flask recovery rate, reduce flash charges used. This one hit life. That one can go away. Life, fire res, stun threshold. I am interested in this. Then we've got life regen, also stun threshold. What do we got here? Come on. Last mana recovery rate. Yikes. 21 strength is more life. 28 mana. So that's a loss in 10 lightning res if I were to use it. I gain in a little bit of life, and I get stun threshold and lose a lot of flask mana recovery rate. Very close to what I have, but I get the flask charged gain. And it's not enough to push the fire over, so I eventually will get the lightning covered with the ring that I have. I just need to farm more breaches. I can hold on to that, but I think that kind of bricked on me. Life, flask, recovery rate, armor, cold, there's strength, more armor. Give me the life. Just give me the life. 27 mana. Damn. Be really nice for an armor build with a big life pool, and you get some resistances there. Alright, more belts. Didn't get what I was looking for. There's a unique Midnight Braid, Minrolled, armor, lightning res, strength, flask mana recovery rate, 8 cold, and 13 mana. Nope. Stun threshold, flask life recovery rate. Why did I regal that? No. Lightning res, charm effect duration T1. Yeah, it looks like these all whiffed. All right, down to 3 exalts. Still got 22 regals, down to 1 chaos orb, but I kind of like that. It's just like I take a break from the killing monsters and then clean up the loot, see if I find anything. Did I find some good things? I mean, this great hammer looks pretty cool. There's some interesting things that came out of it for sure. No big winners for this build in particular though. So I do think I'll continue just dumping everything. It's probably less efficient because I have to identify the item and it adds an extra click for the into the inventory and out of the inventory to get through the items rather than doing it after each map. But it lets me just focus, go in the map, kill the monster, then take a break, clean up the mess. I think that works well. So I will continue doing that tomorrow when we continue this journey. But with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.